In a world filled with digital payments and credit cards, you might think a paper check is a relic of the past, something your grandparents used. You might also feel a little intimidated by the idea of walking into a bank to open an account. But here's the truth. These two simple financial tools are still incredibly important today. Understanding how to use them isn't just a good skill to have. It is a fundamental step toward gaining control over your own money. It's about empowerment. It's about knowing your money is safe and that you can manage it with confidence, no matter the situation. This guide is here to walk you through it all, with no confusing jargon or complicated steps. Think of it this way. Having a bank account is like having a secure home for your hard-earned dollars. It protects your money from loss or theft, which is a risk when you only deal in cash. A checking account allows you to pay bills, receive your paycheck through direct deposit, and use a debit card for everyday purchases. For some transactions, like paying rent to a landlord or a fee to a small business, a physical check is still the preferred, and sometimes only, method of payment. Learning to write one correctly ensures your payment is accepted and your records are clear. Before you can write a check, you need to know what you are looking at. It might seem like a simple piece of paper with a bunch of lines, but each part has a specific and important purpose. Think of it as a map. If you know what each symbol and line means, you can navigate it easily. The first thing you will probably notice is your personal information, usually printed in the top left corner. This includes your full name and address. This tells the person receiving the check and their bank who the money is coming from. It's a basic identifier that connects the payment directly to you and your account. Next, look to the top right corner. You will see a line for the date. This is where you write the current date, which tells the bank when you authorize the payment. Just below the date, you will find a very important line that begins with the words, "Pay to the order of." This is where you write the name of the person or the company you are paying. This is the payee, the one who will receive the funds. It is crucial to write this name clearly and spell it correctly to ensure the money goes to the right place and that the check can be cashed or deposited without any issues. Now, let's look at the two places where you specify the amount of money. To the right of the pay to the order of line, there is a small box with a dollar sign in front of it. This is where you write the payment amount using numbers. Directly below the payee line, there is a long blank line that ends with the word dollars. This is where you write out the same amount, but this time using words. This dual entry system is a security feature designed to prevent fraud and confirm the amount. Finally, at the bottom of the check, you will find two more key areas. Use the memo for your reference and sign on the signature line. Without your signature, the check is not valid. Now that you understand the layout of a check, let's walk through the process of filling one out, step by step. Always use a pen with black or blue ink, never a pencil. Ink is permanent and much harder to alter, which protects you from fraud. The first step is to write today's date on the date line in the top right corner. You can write it out, like November 14th, 2025, or use a numerical format like 11/14/2025. Using the current date is standard practice, as it indicates when you made the payment. Post-dating, or writing a future date, is sometimes done but can be confusing for banks, so it's best to stick with the present. The second step is to identify who you are paying. On the line that says "Pay to the order of," carefully write the full name of the person or the official name of the business. If you are paying your friend John Smith, write John Smith. If you are paying your electric company, which is called City Power and Light, write that full name. Avoid using nicknames or abbreviations unless you are certain they will be accepted. Clear and accurate information here is critical to ensure the check can be deposited by the correct recipient without any trouble or delays. Third, you need to enter the payment amount in the small box on the right side. Write the numerical value of the payment here, flush to the left. This prevents anyone from adding extra numbers to increase the amount. For example, if you are paying $132.75, you would write 132.75. If the amount is an even dollar amount, you can write it with .00 to make it perfectly clear. This numerical entry is what the bank's automated systems will often read first. The fourth, and very important step, is to write out the dollar amount in words on the long line below the payee. The cents are written as a fraction over 100, then draw a straight line to the word dollars to prevent tampering. If numbers and words don't match, the bank typically honors the written words. Now we're moving on to opening a bank account. One of the most important first steps toward a solid financial foundation. It is the central hub for managing your money safely and efficiently. When you deposit your money in a bank, it is protected by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, up to $250,000. This means that even if the bank were to fail, your money is insured by the U.S. government. This is far safer than keeping large amounts of cash at home, where it could be lost, stolen, or destroyed in a fire or flood. A bank account gives you peace of mind. There are two primary types of bank accounts you will likely consider opening: a checking account, a savings account. A checking account is your workhorse account. It is designed for your daily financial transactions. This is the account you will use to pay your bills, use a debit card for groceries or gas, and from which you can write checks. A savings account, on the other hand, is designed for storing money you don't need for immediate expenses. It is the perfect place to build an emergency fund, save for a down payment on a car, or set aside money for other long-term goals. These accounts often pay a small amount of interest, helping your money grow over time. Most employers offer direct deposit. This is faster and more secure than receiving a paper check. You can also set up automatic bill pay for rent, car payments, or utility bills to avoid late fees. Your debit card gives access almost anywhere, and statements document every transaction for budgeting and records. Opening a bank account is a straightforward process, whether in person at a branch or online from your computer. The first step is to gather the necessary documents. Banks are required by federal law to verify your identity. You will generally need at least two forms of identification, like a valid driver's license, state ID card, or passport. You will also need to provide your social security number or, in some cases, an individual taxpayer identification number, ITIN. Provide proof of your physical address, such as a recent utility bill, a lease agreement, or a credit card statement. You will need money for an initial deposit. Some accounts open with as little as $25. Others have no minimum. Check the bank's website to confirm what to bring. In person, tell the first employee you would like to open a new account. You will meet a personal banker, present your documents, fill out an application, and sign a signature card used to verify your checks. Make your initial deposit. The banker helps set up online access and your debit card PIN. Ask about account fees or features. Online. Go to the bank's official site. Click Open an account. Enter your name, address, date of birth, and social security number. You may upload ID and proof of address, then fund the account via transfer or card. Once approved, your debit card and any starter checks arrive by mail. Remember, keep blank checks secure. Never sign a check until it is completely filled out. Guard your PIN and online password. Regularly review statements and report issues immediately. Now it's time to take action. If you need to write a check, follow these steps. If you don't have an account, open one this week and take charge of your money today. Writing a check correctly involves carefully filling in the date, the recipient's name, the amount in numbers, the amount in words, and then signing it. Keep a record in your check register to stay organized and avoid overdrawing your account. These habits keep payments clear, secure, and documented. You are in control. Opening a bank account is your gateway to the modern financial system. It gives a safe, insured home for your money and unlocks conveniences like direct deposit, debit cards, and online bill pay. Visit a branch or complete the application online. Bring your ID and proof of address. Be prepared and ask about potential fees like monthly maintenance charges or ATM fees. A good bank account should work for you, not against you. Keep checks secure, protect your credentials, and monitor your statements. Don't let uncertainty hold you back. Make a plan, gather your documents, choose a bank, and take that step. Mastering these skills builds financial confidence and stability for your future. You have the knowledge and the steps. Take charge of your money today.